I have noticed of late that the holiday season brings out the worst in people, and I have been trying to figure out why. What has basically led me to this conclusion has been watching the people that have gone through the lobby of my movie theater over the past 2 weeks. The holiday break has to be the worst time for complaints and people just generally being unpleasant people. They decide that all pleasantries are thrown out the window as soon as they enter the building and that anything goes on their part. They'll do whatever they want and they'll just pretend that they're right in every single case. Why I don't get this is that it's supposed to be a time of happiness and joy and just about a whole general feeling of awesomeness, and just these people are being completely unpleasant and it's unnecessary. It's as if human decency doesn't matter anymore, and now that it's the end of the year, screw it, I'm gonna do whatever I want. These people don't matter, they're not people. It doesn't matter, I can treat them like garbage. Who the hell cares who they are? They're just rats to me. When did everything become more about me than it did about everybody else? Because that's what I honestly thought the holiday season was about. It's supposed to be a time when we care about not just ourselves, but everyone around us, and that includes the normal everyday strangers that we interact with on a daily basis, because we as humans interact with people on an everyday basis, and it doesn't matter who they are, we have to be nice to them, or we should at least be nice to them and be courteous, and be respectful to them as people. Actually, this may not be about the holiday spirit altogether. I think it's just a general prevailing feeling of how people react towards people in the service industry. And you know, that's a horrible mindset to have because everybody uses the excuse, "Oh, I totally understand where you're coming from, but my needs are much more important than yours, and I actually don't really understand what you're saying, but I'm gonna say that I do anyway." I'm gonna actually say that I understand where you're coming from, just so that I can get your sympathy, so that I can get what I want, because I know I can get what I want from you. When did it become okay to treat people like crap, wherever you go? Why and why did this happen? Apparently there's been a roadblock that's put in place where people think that they can treat service employees any way that they want. And here I was thinking it'd be different because the holidays make everyone feel generally happy about everything, or at least that's how I feel. It should just be a rule of life that everyone has to work a service industry job at some point in their lives so that they can all actually understand what happens when you work in a service industry. Then these people will become much more patient when dealing with people in the service industry, because I'm completely mindful of that when I go to places where I'm required to speak to people and treat them kindly because I want the same respect at my job. Maybe we can start a trend where the holiday season is just the beginning of us treating service employees with respect, and then that can go throughout the entire year because that's what we should be doing all the time. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the holiday spirit is alive and well in every other industry except the movie industry, but I want to know if that's actually the case. I feel as if it's a prevailing feeling that the holiday spirit isn't exactly encompassing people anymore, and everybody is just down and in the dumps around this time, and I don't know why. And I hope that changes sometime soon. And I hope that day comes soon because I don't want to get my head ripped off anymore for people that get boxed in, because that is not my fault at all. And remember, it isn't the end of the world because one person treats you like crap, because they're probably gonna get what's coming to them eventually anyway.